Hi, folks, and welcome to Storytime with Jeff. Now, I'm going to tell you a bit of a story, but first, let's have a look at what I'm carrying today. And this is my Swiss camper, which I've had for about 45 years now. So, this has been around the world with me, and I love it to death. It's still just a beautiful tool. So, this reminds me of a story, and that's what I'm here for now, is to tell you this story. Now, when I was like 10, 11, 12 years old, me and my buddy Doug, who I used to pal around with all the time, back in upstate New York, um, he came rushing in one day, all excited and stuff, at the cafeteria in school, and said, "Look what I found down the river," and it was sticking out of the stump. And it wasn't this knife. It was an old school climber, I think, because it had the scissors on it and stuff like that. And he couldn't get it out of the wood. And being like 10 or 11 years old, he didn't bother to rock it out of the stump this way. He went like that and broke the tip off. But it was still just an amazing knife. It's the first time that I'd ever seen a Victorinox knife. And I fell in love. I was just, wow, that's massive, man. And throughout the rest of that summer, um, we would um, we would go rabbit hunting and stuff like that with 22s and whatever. And we'd be out in the woods, and he had that knife on him, and every once in a while I go, wow, let's have a look at it again. And he'd pull it out, and we'd whittle some sticks to do something like that. And yeah, absolutely amazing. And then we carry cans of food on us, for lunch. And so he would whip out the old can opener, and we'd can open our lunch. And yeah, it was just great. I absolutely fell in love with that knife. And so I went to see my dad. Um, about halfway through the summer, I said, "Dad, man, Doug has got this brilliant Victorinox knife. Can I please get one?" And my dad said, "No." Now, my dad is was a U.S. Marine who served in what's the name of that country? The place where Max comes from. Korea. Yeah, that's the one. So he served in Korea and as a U.S. Marine. And he was just one of those guys that was very, very staunchly a patriot. And if you're going to buy anything, you're going to buy American made. And because this was made in Switzerland, he said, "No." He goes, "I will buy you a knife. I will buy you a pocket knife if you want a pocket knife, but it's going to be American made." And so what my dad ended up doing is taking me down to the local hardware store. Back in those days, you could just go down to the local hardware store and buy pretty much anything you wanted. Pocket knives, nails, hammers, um, shotguns, ammunition. And he goes, "Here's one." And he pointed out this Barlow. And it was a one bladed knife. And it was absolutely beautiful. It was. But it was just a one bladed knife. And it had this fairly large chrome bit on it here that said Barlow across there. And then down here it was Delron. Or it may have even been Bakelite because that was that many years ago. I don't know if they even made Delron back then. I don't know. But anyway, so I got that. And it was a carbon steel blade about 2 3/4 inches long, the blade length. And it was beautiful. And I carried it for years and years. But I never forgot about the Victorinox knife, or Swiss Army knives, as we refer to them. And so yeah, years and years go by, and finally one day, just before I'm about to join the American Navy, the U.S. Navy, um, somebody gave me this exact knife. And so this is like 1981. And so I got this, took it overseas, and it was with me around the world throughout all of my deployments and everywhere that I went. This was with me. And here I am now in New Zealand, and it's still with me now. And this knife is going to be given to one of my daughters. You know, it's going to be something that gets handed down. So anyway, yeah, that's the story that I told you, and do love these knives, and I do have a few more now. I wish I still had the bottle. I'm not entirely sure what happened to it. Just over the years, it got misplaced or got lost, or I think when I joined the military, it ended up being home, in storage, and yeah, it just got misplaced. And that's a bummer, because I did love that bottle. Beautiful knife. But I got the Victorinox, and I'm pretty happy with it. So there's story time for today. And I do hope you enjoyed the story. It's just a little bit of real life that every once in a while happens. All right, folks. Until next time, just living saying, take care and look after your stuff. See ya. Bye.